Hi everyone, welcome to Healing Souls. So, my dear beautiful friends of love and light, how are you all doing? So, my dear friends, I have connected with you guys to make the predictions of the upcoming 7 to 10 days. If you happen to see it when I'm making this prediction, we are on the 14th of July, 14th to 15th of July. And these predictions are going to be for the upcoming 7 to 10 days, that is the upcoming week, or 10 days, that is until the 25th of July. If you happen to see these predictions anytime later, they are meant for you. And just want to tell you, just as I put the clove and the rock salt and the candle on, the clove started burning, which tells me that there is still the energy of malicious eyes, evil eyes, curses, hexes, or jealousy that is coming towards you, which is releasing with this candle. So for all of my friends sitting here over here, if you are new or you are, this video is just going to give you a healing for the upcoming 7 to 10 days whenever you happen to see it, and a reading predictions. In this candle, you can give your intentions, dear friends. For all of my friends present here on Healing Souls, I ask the universe to give my friends highest protection for them against any person, place, or situations that is sending hexes, curses, malicious eyes, jealousy, any negative energy towards the person who has clicked this video, for their family, for their loved ones, for their home, their possessions. All negative energy be released, be released, be released with these cloves, rock salt, and this candle. You may also give your intention, dear friends, and you may give your intentions as to what you want to manifest in this week. I am sensing extreme peace, dear friends, just as I have connected with you, and that is the energy of the entire week for all of us. What I am sensing is bliss and ecstasy, absolute peace, harmony. Yes, I love this energy. So grounded, so much at peace. There is so much confidence, there is so much courage, if you would see, it has started burning. I believe a lot of negative energy last week has, been released from you. Listen to this noise, dear friends. All of this negative energy is being released from you right now, right here. All the cords are being cut. All of the 3 cloves are burning. Yes, so all of the malicious eye has gone. Thank you very much, Divine. Thank you very much, Divine. Let us bring in the energy of Kali Mata again this week. And also my friend Prachi, who is our friend over here on Healing Souls YouTube channel and on Facebook. And she is my personal friend from many years. She had reminded me last week, that I should be doing a healing with the energies of Lord Hanuman. Lord Hanumana is a messenger of Lord Rama, kind of like an archangel, messenger of God, or an archangel, and he is the extremely protecting God. So I remember that she had mentioned it to me, that if you would make a healing with his energy. So with Kali Mata's blessing also, I am right now, right here, I want to call in the energy vibrations of Hanumanji. Oh wow, and I did not realize it again. Oh my world, and this is so synchronized. Every time these things happen, it's like an aha moment for me. Dear friends, if you would ever see Hanumanji, a lot of you are Indians, of course, Hanumanji is connected with color orange. Orange tika, orange sindoor, orange color is associated with Lord Hanumanji. I had not thought that this whole healing and this whole reading would begin with his name. But suddenly I was reminded as they started burning the cloves, I was reminded what Prachi told me last week. But however, all of last week I was given this guidance that I am not supposed to do any healings for anybody because I was releasing a lot of energy from my lower chakra, sacral root. I was not that grounded. I was not in my best of the forms to provide healings to everybody. So now, in this week, with the right guidance, I believe in this reading and healing itself for the upcoming week. Hanumanji wants to connect, and we are going to send the highest vibrational energy of Hanumanji through my body into your body for all of the release of the negative, malicious eyes, jealousy, curses, fear-based energy. So last week, a lot of our friends have sensed fear-based energies, insecurities. I believe a lot of us have been doing many things to manifest money and security in our life. And last week there was a warning card also which said that, warning you of a problem right now or in future. And I believe that card was just, signifying that, don't do anything against your morals. Don't sell your soul to make money. Okay, so now I am sending you the energies of Hanumanji, who is going to make a kind of a shield around you, protect you against any negative person, place or situation, or any negative energy or the fear-based energy. It could be inside of you that is going to release. Soak in this energy for 5 minutes. I'm going to send this energy. So I'm sensing the release of lower emotions from the sacral chakra and root chakra is going to take place. Any insecurities, any fear-based energies could be inside of your own body also, because of which you are attracting such lower vibrational people, places and situations who are malicious, who are sending you curses, evil eye. But when you are going to heal from inside out, there will be no situation that can cause you these kinds of threats or that toxic trap. Last week, I also felt that for many of us, the toxic trap could be our own trap, that, in order to make, in order to manifest our own things, whatever we want to manifest, we get into the loop of doing anything or everything, and then at that time we disconnect from our soul. And sometimes it is in order to make money, or in order to get some person in your life, or might be whatever your goal, achievements. You could be getting disconnected from the source energy and coming down a lot into the trap of the devil that is inside of all of us. And the devil is the energies of the greed and the lust and the fear and the insecurities, which is there in our chakras, as you know, has been conditioned to a lot of us from our childhood. So that toxic trap has to be released with the help of Hanumanji, and I can resonate well now. All of this peachish kind of color that is there, the one I'm wearing, is like, you know, even the pink of the heart or yellow of the solar plexus, sacral root, all of this is merging into it. And from all of these chakras, this massive insecurities, everything is going to be released in the upcoming week. Already the release is happening, dear friends, and the more this release is happening, it's already started from the 7-7 portal with this, diamond light. And everybody, be it Hanumanji or be it any of the Syrian guides, are all connected, are all connecting with us in order to help us bring our manifestations down into reality, safety, security. But the manifestations which are just not, earthly bound, as in, out of greed, lust or anything, those manifestations which go with our soul life missions. That is what I believe. And the incense that has been given to me is of solar plexus chakra, dear friends. Again, not given in your self-respect to make money or to lure somebody in for a relationship or any kind of area. Always remember that your self-respect is a must. Your dignity, your grace in the solar plexus chakra. And we received this healing from Hanumanji, yet he is there, so all of the reading is going to be guided through him. And thank you, Prachi, for being the voice of God to come up with this message that we all need protection through Hanumanji. I have never made any healing with his energy, but the solar plexus chakra is connected with Lord Rama, and he is like a messenger of Lord Rama. That is why most probably he is coming to empower our solar plexus chakra in the upcoming week. So what I'm sensing, dear friends, is extremely beautiful energies. Like, in this energy, I just feel that, now you guys, whatever opportunities are going to come towards you, what I'm sensing is that, even if you go for an interview, there is no fear, there is no kind of, that insecurity. It's like you are going for an interview, not from a place of fear or insecurity. You're going for an interview from the place of having a conversation with an individual, because you are not craving any kind of a job, you're not craving any kind of money from anybody at the cost of your soul. When you're going for an interview, you're just sitting next to a person whom you believe is equivalent to you, and you're going to have a conversation wherein your courage is going to be so much so that you're going to rather question them, that whatever your organization is doing, whatever you guys are providing us, is it going to go with my soul life purpose, or is it aligned with the morals that I follow? So you're going to be open that ways. So that is beautiful energy that I see you guys stepping in. That before it was like in order to clear any interview, most probably you would be saying yes to everything. But now it is like I will see, I will study. My success does not need to cause me stress. So that is kind of energy, because with last week we did see that a lot many new opportunities for career or expansion or manifestations are coming for everybody. And even if it is with regard to love and relationships, I believe that you're going to have open communications, and you're going to put your part also. Now you don't crave, you don't chase anybody. Your grounded energies, your solar plexus chakra, your heart chakra, your sacral chakra, your root chakra. I believe last week there has been massive releases for a lot many friends. A lot of people were going through their health issues also, and those releases have made your chakras extremely strong. You have been able to release self-worth issues, doubt issues, clinginess, lack, scarcity, and from a place of an absolutely abundant mindset. You guys are going to have these conversations, I'm sensing, in the upcoming week. Might be it can be with your community people, or it can be with your partners or the lovers you're seeking, or in any area. Your relationships are going to get into balance. You would be able to speak your truth from the place of love and light. Exactly what I'm sensing, that neediness, that clinginess, that kind of energy is all out now. And thanks to the 7/7 portal and the diamond light, Archangel Metatron, and the guides who have connected from the Syrian portal, I thank them a lot. And here we have the crystal Larimal. And thanks to all the goddesses' energy, thanks to the Lord Hanuman's energy also. So for all of my friends who know me from long, definitely understand that my readings are more focused on healings also, but I am going to pull cards, my dear beautiful friends of love and light. All right, let's see. So here I have a few chits over here. I've made these chits to check something. Let's see what's coming for next week. So we have grief, sacral and solar plexus. Okay, we have to work on the energy of grief, sadness that is stuck in your inner child, that is there in your sacral chakra and solar plexus. These chakras, I believe the orange and yellow mix is making this color. Okay, so the upcoming week we have to take the healings of solar plexus chakra and sacral chakra, and when we take the healings, we have to ask the universe to help us release the emotions of grief and sadness that are stuck in there. I believe I have made a few healings to release your grief also. I am going to attach in the comments of that reading. This is extremely low vibration that is there in your solar plexus and sacral chakra. We have a good vibration that is emerging in your throat chakra and third eye chakra. That is the vibration of willingness. Absolutely. So the more you're going to willingness, that's what I'm saying, that your willingness to take you have the willingness now, the confidence and courage to take the opportunities, pursue them, go forward and speak your truth, because your throat chakra and your third eye chakra is gaining strength. This is high vibration in your throat and third eye chakra, but we have yet to work on our sacral chakra and solar plexus to release whatever grief energy is there. We are going to do in this week, dear friends. Yes, I did prepare these chits. I wanted to work more. I wanted every week should be more, we should be absolutely raising our vibrations and what best we can do for ourselves. I wanted that and guidance. That's why I made these chits, to see that which emotions need to be worked. All right, dear friends, let's begin our reading, dear friends. Now it is like something is happening to me that I don't feel like checking cards only. I just feel that I should go with the flow of anything or everything that they want to say and just do readings without seeing cards only. but no, I know a lot of my friends love to see cards. So let us see. And I'm having some kind of headache over here also, head pain. So I believe that some of the negative energy from the or some malicious eyes, curses, fear-based energy will be released from our third eye chakra also. So I am going to release it from your third eye chakra. You can sense some kind of headache, and if you do sense, that can be, in the week, that will be the release of all of those thoughts, all of those energies, which again, take you back to those patterns where there is scarcity, where there is lack, where there is insecurity. That has to be released, absolutely, dear friends. "21 minutes and we are all into healing." Wow. Thank you, Hanumanji, also for helping us in this healing. Clearing our mind of fear-based energies also. All right, dear friends, let us begin. So, dear angels, what is the overall energy of this week for all of my friends on Healing Souls over here? We have the World card on the base, which is telling me that a new chapter of your life is beginning, dear friends. Either it has begun or it is going to begin in this week. The World card, dear friends. All right. Absolutely brand new start. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. All of these situations of backstabbing, all of the situation of pain, if you were going through mental body, physical body, emotional body, anybody who was suffering in their health is going to absolutely recover. Now all of these swords are coming out. Any situations on which you had been betrayed in past, those situations of pain are going to be recovered. We have the Knight of Swords coming in. Knight of Swords is extremely fast moving energy, is coming in with an offer of love, soulful joy. So this is a week of a new beginning. Again, I don't know, from 3 weeks we have been seeing this. All right. So the Knight of Swords with the Ace of Cups, my dear beautiful friends of love and light, fast moving energy, quick decisions have to be taken for something that brings you soulful joy. For some of you, dear friends, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpion, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person, if you're seeking love, is coming with an offer of love. And this is compassion, this is equal give of love and take. This is definitely, this offer is sent by divine. For others of you, this is a new job offer, this is an offer of healing in your body, or this is some kind of a forgiveness, that somebody had a fight with you and they asked for forgiveness. I do feel that there is the energy of younger people in the upcoming week also. People below the age of 40, or if you are younger than you, could be evident. An offer coming for them of soulful joy could be relevant. However, this is not going to be delayed, dear friends. Next week there is a new beautiful offer of love, joy, soulful joy that is coming towards you. And all of it is, as I did tell you, that the energies of the interviews, the energies of the whatever, you're meeting people, but it is not like before. There is no nervous energy when you sit for an interview, when you sit in front of somebody for a communication, conversation. You sit as if you are God, and the other person sitting across you is also God. So how is it having a communication of a God to God? Is there going to be fear? God is not a victim. So all of those negative energies are just now released, dear friends, because we have the Cobweb card, which says protected from negative forces beyond your control. So now, with this healing of Hanumanji, Kali Mata, a lot of deities, and the protection of Syrian guides and a lot of guides for the upcoming week, whatever opportunity is coming towards you, you are protected against negative forces beyond your control. No evil eye, no malicious eyes, no curses, no jealousy can take away what is yours. Such is the protection, and I would tell you, dear friends, that come often to this healing in the upcoming week, because this is more of healing than reading. So anytime you sense nervousness, insecurity for the new things coming towards you, come to this healing. This absolutely, I am sensing the energy of a lot of calm energy, lot of energy that is coming from the place of confidence, courage. Absolutely love this energy. Let's see, dear friends, we have changes in your life. We have the moon card. So I believe we have the full moon that is going to happen. Is it happening on 23rd? I'll have to check the dates, dear friends, but I believe from 21st, and in the upcoming, yeah, it is okay. This is the 7 to 10 days when the full moon energy is going to be activated. So with the full moon energy, these changes in your life, these new beginnings are going to take place. And yes, why not? Because the full moon that we had in the month of June, at that time I made a full moon healing, and that healing said grounding you in your successes. And here on the next, and I did say in that healing that all of this month from June full moon until the July full moon, you guys are going to extremely get grounded in your successes, and that is the energy I'm sensing already. Extremely grounded in your successes. So now going forward, whatever offers are coming towards you, there is no insecurity, there is no clinginess, there is no scarcity, there is nothing that you want other than just a conversation. And if universe has to send me something, I am open for it. I'm not going to sell my soul for money. I'm not going to sell my soul to get a partner. I'm not going to sell my soul for my ambition or my goals. I am who I am, just sitting here for my blessings to shower upon me with the full moon energy. Beautiful, 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 dear friends. Extremely protected, extremely guarded in this week. So let us check one more card. Loving this energy, dear friends, and don't do anything against your will. We have teaching and learning. So this new opportunity that is heading into your life will give you an opportunity to learn something, and then as you learn something, you would be able to teach also. So you could be becoming a student and a teacher at the same time in the upcoming week with this new opportunity that is coming towards you. And that is absolutely beautiful. Let's go forward, dear friends. Let's see what is your personality. I am sensing extremely confident personality. Let us see. What do they have to say? Sensing the personality of God. Whoa. One card has already popped. We'll see this, but on the base we have the Nine of Swords. So most probably at present, either some of you are going through something in your health, or might be you are anxious, you're going through something in your third eye chakra, crown chakra. Some energy is there that is making its way out, or might be you're anxious with regard to these new opportunities that are coming towards you. Might be you have sleepless nights, might be you are sensing that something, is it going to be okay for me? Or might be this Nine of Swords energy was the energy last week that you were going through, of the energy of the malicious eyes, evil eyes. The protection that you needed has come from Hanumanji now. You're not in this energy now. I believe that if you've had weird dreams, anxiety, depression, sleepless nights, some kind of physical problem, you were on bed, emotional, mental, all of that is going to go away. All of that is going to heal, because we have the moon energy again. Oh my world, what does this mean, dear friends? We have the moon changes in your life, and your personality is also of the moon. Both of these cards coming together gives me goosebumps. It just tells me that, you know, this full moon of July is extremely important, and I have been reading it somewhere. Some people are calling it blue moon. I mean, seasonal blue moon or the monthly blue moon. You know, that blue moon is, I have made one healing for blue moon energy, but I have known that, you know, once in a blue moon kind of a blue moon occurs only, I mean, the next blue moon in the last healing that I made was to occur in 37 years. But I don't know, I've been reading somewhere that, you know, this month also we have the blue moon. So blue moon is like, you know, as the saying goes, once in a blue moon. So it happens rarely, and if in this month also we are going to have a blue moon, it just tells me that your once in a blue moon kind of an opportunity you could be able to manifest in this month also. So your personality as the moon card, and the moon being very evident as the changes in your life, is clearly telling me that this moon is extremely important. This full moon energy is extremely important. It's also telling me that all of this anxiety, everything is also being caused because of the moon energy. So might be, you know, there's a massive clearing. What we did use the new moon's energy. What was the new moon healing this time? Might be, you know, that new moon healing is bringing some kind of, yeah, the new moon healing was 7/7 portal. Yeah, this new moon healing. All right. So this is the diamond light. Again, the hint could be that, you know, all of that clearing is taking place with the moon energy. Your energy as a moon card tells me that your subconscious is getting cleared. All the fearful patterns, all the subconscious fear is going to again get cleared. So even in this week, first of all, with the moon energy, you're highly intuitive. You're like a card reader. You're a healer. You're an intuitive person, highly connected with the divine realm, highly sensitive, very emotional, very nurturing, very caring, very beautiful. Moon is extremely beautiful, extremely pure, extremely innocent. But yes, this week there is a massive clearing that is happening on the fear-based energies that are there in your subconscious, in your solar plexus, in your sacral. All of it is connected. There is a gut feeling that emerges from our sacral chakra. That is also intuition. There is one intuition. There is intuition. We often connect intuitive energy with our third eye chakra, but our stomach gives us intuitive energy. Many a times when we are feeling nervous, we do have diarrheas, loose motions before going to interviews. So your moon energy, your personality is telling me you're going to be highly intuitive. You will know it all in this week. More of, I believe, an introvertish kind of a personality. You would not want to interact with a lot many people. You would want to be in your comfort zone, want to connect with your intuition, want to clear your shadow work. The moon energy tells me that, you know, a lot of shadow work you would want to do in this week. Cleansing yourself, the grief energy that you want to cleanse from your solar plexus sacral chakra, the willingness energy that you want to bring in your throat and third eye chakra. So beautiful, dear friends. It's always beautiful when we want to work on ourselves. So all of these fears, all of these insecurities, all of everything that is scarce, again we are going to release, and from there our strong energies, our manifestations are going to emerge. All right, let's see what is there in your personality. What more is there? Dog. Far off, a distant friend is thinking of you. You could be having a connection with a distant friend in this week. Might be your mind is connected a lot with a person who is staying in another city, state, or a country, or somebody who is at distance from you. Might be there are some fears subconscious fears that you have with regard to this person. There could be emotions of jealousy, there could be emotions of suspicion with regard to them, there could be some kind of emotions that are connected with this person. A person who is at distance can be your lover, your brother, sister, siblings, cousins, parents, or child, some kind of, then we have the dog energy over here. So might be for some of you, Reena has been telling me, from a very long time that she has lost her dog, and she is releasing a lot many emotions, and I believe her dog is her spirit guide. So, and we have a dog over here. So for many of you, your distant friend is your dog spirit animal. If you have lost your dog, your spirit guide is your dog spirit animal who is helping you cleanse your subconscious fears. And if you happen to cry a lot, if you happen to, all your grief is connected with your pet most probably, or the dog can represent your loved one in heaven also, because dog is extremely loyal. So might be you need to release your emotions with regard to somebody who was extremely loyal to you, whom you loved dearly. There is grief and sadness emotion stuck in your solar plexus and sacral that you need to release. So all of it is extremely strong, dear friends, and we have the moon energy happening. So let us bring the moon stone in over here. Oh, what a massive week of shadow work, cleansing, but you still continuing to do what you want to do and manifesting your big changes, big happy changes, dear friends. All right, my dear beautiful friends of love and light, let's see what is there in your environment. So, what is there in your environment? They did show me a card which suggests me change. Change is there in your environment, but let's see what else is there in your environment. Dear friends, some of you can find this reading and healing extremely slow, but I can't help it. I am not doing anything over here to please myself or anybody, dear friends. I am only doing what I am guided to do. Extremely dedicated to my soul mission. I am not going to sell my soul for any greed of mine or anybody. Oops. Wow, we have the Sun card. I love it. In your environment, we have the Seven of Cups. So a lot many options coming towards you. With the moon energy, with the full moon energy, there are a lot many options for your goals, for your jobs, for your career, your profession, your whatever you want to manifest, love or force. And we have the Sun card. So the your environment is extremely conducive. You have happiness, joy, good opportunities. I mean, Sun is all, everything is available to you. Vitality, youth. Could be your child with the Sun card, somebody you love. Okay, what else is there in your environment? Let's see, dear angels, what else is there? Okay, we again have teaching and learning, and we have the leadership. For you guys, there is an opportunity of leadership, and in this leadership opportunity, some of you can feel that, I am not ready to take up this role, or I am not the perfect person to, take this position. But what they are telling me is that, you're going to learn and you're going to teach and you're going to grow. So it is meant for you. 57 could be somebody's age that, somebody feels that, oh, I am 57. Am I going to learn now? So in your environment, there are opportunities of you coming into limelight, name, fame, recognition. All right, my dear beautiful friends of love and light, let's see what else is there in your environment. Ever since I got my haircut, my hair is all haywire and I lost my hair also. Anyways, such a creeper. All right, dear friends. So in your environment, you could have a misunderstanding with somebody. Okay. So misunderstanding is never a problem because misunderstanding leads to understanding. So that is okay. Again, we have the moon card. Oh my world. So I have a playlist for moon healings, which includes all of the new moon healings and all of the full moon healings. I am going to attach the playlist for the moon healings in this reading, and do take the healings that call you, dear friends. So in your environment also there is moon. So what they're saying that this moon energy is going to be extremely strong. Every day, dear friends, connect with the moon energy, take some healings, do meditations, call in the moon energy in your causal chakra, and this full moon energy is extremely strong. Let's see, dear friends, what's going to come. I am going to do a healing with this extreme strong. Did we see we have the sun and the moon in our environment, both? What does it talk about? It talks about our subconscious and conscious, both. We coming into who we are, totally. So in your environment, there are situations that, you have to consciously come up front and handle, and then in your environment, there is a subconscious cleansing work that needs to be done. Oh my world, and did I miss this? We have the diamond card below, which tells me that, the diamond light that has come into our body from the new moon until the full moon in our environment, that is again the 7-7 7-7 energy, and we have the 7 over here and the 7 opportunities coming towards you from the 7-7 portal. Oh my world, I can't just comprehend this, such a huge big energy in this small reading and healing, dear friends. Let us see what else is there as the guidance messages. All right. So our guardian angels from any realm, what are your guidance messages for this week for all of us? I'm just thinking that, another moon card. Oh my word. Let's see. We have 3 cards over here. I would just want them to give one. Oh yes, again, beautiful. We have number 16. Out with the old and new and in with the new. Yes, with this full moon energy, we're going to be out of a toxic trap kind of a cycle and in with the new. Heaven is showing you a sign that it's time to move in a new direction. Often this is because you're not happy and feel a lack of purpose in your life. This is a wake-up call to make changes that match your heart's desire and spiritual truth. So yeah, it is time for change, definitely, dear friends. Alright, not picking any other from this deck. Or do you want to give me any card from this deck? Do you want to give me any card from this deck? Do you want to give me any card from this deck? Yes, they want to give. Okay. Alright. Okay, wow. Again, we have 3 more. Okay, maybe they want me to read all of it. So be open to success, dear friends. So this is a week of massive success, definitely. Okay, solar plexus chakra and the successes are here. We wanted to ground ourselves in the success. Okay. Look at all the wonderful things you can do when you listen to your divine guidance. You balance so many different priorities and have come out a winner. Congratulations, 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 my dear beautiful friends of love and light. There will be a lot of recognition and praise headed your way. but don't be shy. Wow, name, fame, recognition, appreciation, affection, attention is coming towards you. Allow others to shower you with the gratitude you deserve. Beautiful, dear friends. Stand in your pride when all of it comes towards you. Don't be shy. When anybody tells you that you deserve it, just say thank you and, gracefully accept your praises. We have the Seven of Abundance. Have patience. Sometimes dreams grow slowly. Don't worry. The hard work you've invested will bring about a bountiful harvest. This is a good time to prepare because things will soon move forward quickly. Use this time to rest and plan. So this is a week that, they are telling you things are going to start up to move extremely quickly for you once this all cleansing is done. Even in this week, you can take some time to rest. Three of Abundance, dear friends. All right. Your passions will lead you to your divine life purpose. Do what you love and have confidence in your talent. Learn everything there is to know about your interests by taking classes, getting a mentor, or teaming up with like-minded people. Allow your creativity to soar. Over here again, learning and teaching. They're asking you to take classes, get in connection with a mentor, team up with like-minded people. Allow your creativity to soar in this week, dear friends. All right, what else we want to check? Let me check one card again over here as a blessing that the angels want to give all of us in this upcoming week. 50 minutes already, dear friends. Most of you must be thinking, what is she doing? Comment down, dear friends, if you feel that the readings and healings are too elaborated. However, I cannot do anything about it. All right, let's see. So we have a blessing on a homecoming. Number 44 could be somebody's age. Blessing on homecoming is like, I believe this is like, coming back to your body. Coming, all that scattered energy, all of it that was not yours, that was sent by other people, the cords that were connected, the distorted energy or the fear-based energy, or all that was not yours to be stored in your chakra is going to be released, and you're going to be coming back into your body again. Your peace, your calm, your serenity, you knowing it all, everything, all the clarity is going to be there. For others of you, this is like, homecoming. Some of you are, going back to your home, meeting your family, partners, something like that. Or somebody's coming home, coming to your home. Some of you, this is like, blessing on homecoming is like loved ones coming together. Some of you purchasing new homes, something related to that. The home environment, the energy, or you feeling at home. All right, dear friends, let us again see. And that feeling is always going to be there when you are going to do anything to everything that feeds your soul. And not to sell your soul for petty money or, somebody's approval. All right. So we have the family. So this week, something beautiful is about to happen within you. I did say within you. So something is going to emerge within you, and that could be very healing for you, yourself, and your family. So your inner child healing, we have the sacral chakra, root chakra, solar plexus energy. Blessing on your family. With the sacral chakra healing, it could be, pregnancies. But your family is going to be a focus for you. You want to do things for your family, but you don't want to do it at the cost of selling yourself. We have beautiful. So beautiful family. Number 33, number 15. So you're going to experience beautiful healing energies within your family, I am sensing, and you're going to look beautiful. There's going to be beauty and harmony, domestic harmony, I believe is going to be there. Absolutely love it. Alright, dear friends, let me pull just one last card now to get a gist of it all. What is it, my beautiful, from the magical deck? Why I am sensing that something extremely magical is going to happen for you in the upcoming week, but let us see. So, my beautiful friends of love and light, what is the guidance from one card as the overall energy of all of the collectives? Oh my world, they want to give me two of them, and these are extremely powerful cards. We have the communications on the base, which is your throat chakra healing, and your third eye chakra healing also. We have extremely beautiful cards. We have the Queen of Wands with passion. So the Queen of Wands is coming with the energy of you pursuing your passions, and we have the Six of Wands with success. So you are being successful in whatever you're doing because you are pursuing, you have decided to pursue your soul's passion now. Again and again I was telling you that I'm not going to sell my soul. It's like somebody's passion. It often happens with the designers. I've been a designer for my I am from a National Institute of Fashion Technology. I've been a designer for many years. And you know what happens when a designer enters a business environment? They are asked not to design anything, and they are imposed on the designs of other buyers, and all they have to do is they have to become mechanics, and they have to just keep doing things, which is absolutely ending their creativity. Time is a constraint, and not just for designer industries or fashion industries, even for a creative field. Any creative field or any work that you do, when the money becomes the main focus, then you rule out your passions. You're not pursuing your passions. You're only doing anything to just mint money, and then your success becomes stress. In this week, what you're going to decide that any offer coming towards you, you're going to be very careful in your interviews. You're going to be very careful. Whatever, it can be your love life, your goals. I don't know what you're going through, but you're going to be very careful that where I make a decision to follow my soul, my passions, my success is not going to come from stress. My focus is going to be on something that I feel extremely passionate about, just like what I'm doing right now. All of the week I didn't do any healings, I didn't do any readings. I am not sitting over here on this YouTube channel to grow subscribers or to mint money or to please anyone else. Why am I on this YouTube channel today, on this Healing Souls YouTube channel? I am simply pursuing my passion. And I am so passionate. I love what I do so much so that when I make these videos, I 200% I know that it is from my soul. It is so connected that yes, this is the truth. This I need to share with my friends, and that is why I am here on Healing Souls channel, and that is why I share this stuff over here on YouTube. And that is what all of you guys are going to do in whichever field you are. You are not going to see your success for I should make my video. Oh, so many people say that short videos are good. You will make a lot many views, you will make a lot many subscribers. Or so many people say that this is very dragging, that you are going on talking, it is becoming very draining for us. But I am pursuing my passion. If my passions do not resonate with your passions, there are a lot many healers and readers. Similarly, it's just an example, dear friends, which I'm giving because of what I'm doing. It could be something that you want to do. Be truthful to yourself. Only when you are going to be true to yourself, you would be able to be your authentic self, and you're going to be vibrating your authentic frequency. And with that authentic frequency, even if you happen to attract 2 to 3 friends, or a few subscribers or a few people, they will be resonating with your content, your frequency, your work, your passions. And you would sense success through their love, appreciation and understanding of you. But if you would do anything that the society is doing, and you would fake yourself up just to make more money or more subscribers, or to get more popularity, if you're faking yourself up and presenting yourself as someone else just because someone else is making more money like this, or someone else is doing something else and that is working for them, you are going to attract, yes, I do say, you might attract a lot many subscribers, you might attract a lot of money towards you with that fake shit, but it is not you. And so you won't be able to sustain that success, that fake ship, for a very long time. You would not feel like you, because it's not your passion, it's not your true you. So dear friends, be extremely careful now in this week. If you want to start a career in something that flows through you, comes easy to you. It should not be difficult. If you're already in a career, you're wishing to change a job, don't fake yourself up. Don't think that yes, I'm going to be on field for so many hours, I can do it, I have strength. Yes, I'm going to for money I will do this, for money I will do that. Be gentle, love yourself, respect yourself. Just because an employer wants you to do certain things for their benefits, or employer or a potential partner, most probably you come in contact with a potential partner and they tell you that oh yeah, you look beautiful like this, always stay like this. No, tell them, I will not stay like this always. I have come for a date, and so I wanted to look beautiful myself like this. That's why I'm dressed up like this. Tomorrow I can feel like not putting a lipper. Be your authentic self, dear friends. That's what these 2 cards are telling me. But however, this was all my interpretation. I'm going to read it to you, dear friends, from the book. Let's take the energies of the Queen of Wands. All right. Extremely powerful energies of grounded success in the upcoming week, dear friends. Many congrats. You have reached a certain level. Queen of Wands, practical, nurturing, creative, polite. The Queen of Wands is the queen of passion, full of energy. This is going to be your energy, or they are telling you to come into this energy. The Queen of Wands is the queen of passion, full of energy and always on the go. She is the life and the soul of every party and brings fun and laughter wherever she goes. Confident, fiery and fiercely loyal to the people she loves. She believes in herself wholeheartedly and encourages you to do so. Believe in yourself wholeheartedly. She often represents an outgoing individual who will be your number 1 cheerleader in everything you do. She can be either your personality or somebody who is by your side. One thing's for sure, you can certainly expect lots of excitement when she's around. Pregnancies and trips abroad are both likely, and your social life could be busier than ever too. So that is the energy the Queen of Wands is bringing towards you. Extreme power, personal power, and your charisma, your charm, your confidence, your courage. Alright, let's move on to the energy of the Six of Wands. This is the card that has been following us from the 6-6 portal. This is a card of success and victory, dear friends. Let's see what energies is the Six of Wands bringing for all of my friends here on Love and Light. Here on Love and Light, yes. So we have the confidence, accomplishment, creative vision, empowerment. The Six of Wands is one of the most positive cards in the deck, known as the Tarot's Yes card. It predicts victory in all areas. From winning a lawsuit to passing a driving test, it marks a triumphant moment in your life when you can celebrate and claim the crown that's rightfully yours. Yes, so recognition, a crown that is rightfully yours is a moment of pride coming for you, dear friends. Promotions and high exam results are both possible, and it can even predict a moment of fame or TV appearance. Businesses will also be given their chance to shine as prestigious awards, celebrity endorsements, and media attention head their way, while those in creative fields may get their moment of spotlight. So this is a week of spotlight, name, fame, recognition. Overall, I believe the week is of, again, it's a week of success and spotlight. Success and spotlight, that's what I believe. But this time it's from your soul, and that is why you're loving it, dear friends. It's not for money. It's not for anything that is clingy. It is for, okay, let me take a few of the chits from here, dear friends. Let us see. All right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Do we have 7? We have 7 bottom. We have, wow, I lost all my weight. So this is with regard to your looks, your goals. Might be, your solar plexus and sacral is all your stomach area. Might be, you were not being able to lose your weight because, there was some energy stuck in your body, in your stomach area, that is being released. So you're being able to follow a good dietary plan. Love it. Let's go forward. Unconditional love flows through me and to me. Yes, beautiful. This is the heart chakra. New vehicle, again, dear friends. So all of us are purchasing new vehicles, I guess, all of the month of June, also in July. So somebody is bringing in a new vehicle, and we did see that, all the tests, vehicle driving tests and all also you guys are going to clear. We have blessing in disguise that is expensive. So there is some blessing that is going to come towards you in this week. That is a blessing in disguise, which is going to be extremely expansive for you. Dream home at desired place. So many of you manifesting your dream home at a desired place. You know what it means to you. Best of the best for my children. So, if you have one child, best of the best for your child. If you have more than one, for all of them, best of the best is coming for you. We have no evil force can ever touch me and my family. So here comes your protection from Hanumanji. Thank you so much, Hanumanji. All of the deities of the universe, my beautiful friends of love and light, love you so much. Might be, color orange, yellow is going to be good for all of my friends in the upcoming week. Thank you, dear friends, for this beautiful healing and reading and the connection I was craving with all of you in the last week. So sending you all my love, unconditional love flows through me and to me, from through me to you, and from you guys to me. Lots of love and best wishes. Enjoy yourself, dear friends.